What we got here? I was a student driver. They probably pulled over for the ambulance and now they can't get back in. Sorry guys, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. Matt the Greeter. Tahanjo, everybody. Yo, what's up, dude? Look at this guy. Get him some goggles. What's up, buddy? Spuds McKenzie's grandson. Oh boy. Alright, we gotta take it easy. This is a bad corner, and I'm trying not to prove it. Yeah, it's blind. It's a blind corner, and it leads to this. Everybody gets their car washed here, and I don't know why, but it's a terrible spot. Then you launch right back out with a wet car into road construction so you can get it sullied once again. All right, here's the bridge that's taken 40 million years to fix. What's up, buddy? Oh, he's a good guy, huh? Not so the guy behind me that's either texting or doing whatever he's doing. He is not on planet Earth right now, I'll tell you. This is the time of year. Here we are, end of February. It's warm. It's 59 degrees or something crazy right now. It's in the upper 50s. We'll say it's 57. A year of the first Boston Celtics championship, 1957. It's 57 degrees here just outside of Boston. But in a couple of nights, it'll be 4 again. You know what I'm saying? So I've got my, got my Power Sports, my Andy Ridge gloves on. I'm so happy. But I got a full tank of gas. So here's what I'm getting at. I did not want to stop for gas on the way home. But in a couple of nights, it'll be 4 degrees. And my gas tank will be better off full. So sometimes it's worth taking the extra few seconds. Well, it was a little more than a few seconds and a little more than a few dollars, but actually it was only a few dollars. But yeah, just top it off. Some things are worth taking the extra time for, like making good coffee. Just take an extra couple of minutes and make a better cup of coffee. That's all you got to do. Here's a John Wooden tip. And actually, I learned this tip before I ever learned that it was a John Wooden tip. But it's like putting your socks on and properly and tying your shoes properly before you head out. So in John Wooden, you know, the UCLA, I mean, all-time basketball coach of the world. I mean, John Wooden is on the Mount Rushmore there, for sure. But he, his first practice, he's showing his players how to put their socks on. And they're like, are you kidding me? I've been putting my socks on since I was a baby. And he's like, no, you put your sock on wrong, you get a blister. Now you're costing the team. Put your socks on right. Lesson 1, you know? And then tie in your shoes. Take an extra minute and tie your shoes the right way. So, you know, with motorcycle boots that are tied, you know, that means like tying them right and tucking the laces in. I got my Jurassic Park socks on. Got dead dinosaurs in the tank and dead dinosaurs on my socks. But take a few minutes, tie your riding boots properly and tuck the laces in so you don't end up having a bad day. Getting wrapped around something or caught on a stick, you get yanked off the bike. Yeah, we don't need that. Just take an extra few seconds. You know, stop and hit the bathroom one last time before you leave. I know somebody who's got to stop. He used the bathroom like 5 times before he leaves. You know, he's got to smoke a cigarette, then he's gonna, got to use the bathroom, and then he forgets and he fires up another cigarette. You know, and then after that he's like, geez, I better use the bathroom before. It's like, all right, well, the sun's going down, so here we go. I'm being good-natured there. We used to joke about that all the time. It's my very good friend who has since passed on. That was one of his really funny quirks. And he was still smoking at the time. And man, he'd just forget and light up the cigarette. Oh, you know, like I'm just about to put the helmet on. Like, ay. Pretty funny stuff. What else is it worth taking a few times? Rinse out your cereal bowl before you leave for work. You know, take a minute, do a little walk around on your car once in a while, make sure all your lights are on. Just take an extra minute. I don't know, we're always in a hurry. My friend was talking about his time in Costa Rica. He goes down there, I don't know, once a year, a couple times a year. He's got friends down there. And he said they drive like we drive in Massachusetts. Although maybe a little crazier, believe it or not. So he's like, people are right up behind you. I mean, kissing your bumper, and then they yank out and blast past you. And they're not going anywhere. And like, he's asked several people about this. Like, why do you guys drive like this? Why are you in such a hurry? Like this guy here, that's the guy that was on his phone or whatever. Now he's gonna race ahead of us and get to the stoplight. And you know what their answer was? I don't know. They're in the mountains of Costa Rica. They are tailgating, and they're not really going anywhere. You know what I mean? There's no time crunch, and they don't know why they're doing it. And so I know on the highway I'm guilty of that on the motorcycle, because I'll see like a car in the distance, and like my goal is to like get to that car, and then I get to that car, and I don't want to be around other cars on the highway because things can happen. So I pass them, but then there's another pack of cars in the distance, and I set my sights on them. And then I catch up to, you know, meanwhile I'm slowing down when I see the overpasses, because there's a cruiser under everyone around here. And it's crazy, and so that's a little different though. That's like the sheer joy of riding, I guess. But for the most part, when I'm driving around here, yeah, I used to be in much more of a hurry, you know, in my car. And but you know, you realize you pass some dude on the right, you fly around, you're going crazy, and then you know what, he's right behind you at the stoplight. Do you know what I mean? And so you haven't gone anywhere. You haven't gone anywhere. So all of that haste, all of that, you know, you're raising the danger level or whatever, and it's meaningless. And I'm so guilty of that. So when I remember, well, just take a minute, and instead of slamming the last 4 inches of my coffee before I almost sprint to the car to get to work, you know, and I'm there before the boss, no one's watching me walk in, you know, but I'm in a hurry just from old habit. You know, instead of doing that, just hang out a minute, enjoy the last little bit. And now, and I'm saying all this advice, and I am not following that advice yet, but I'm thinking about it, and thinking about it's a good start, right? So anyway, that's all I got for you today. Matt the Greeter. We gotta pass these guys, these excited basketball players. That's good stuff. There we go. Good kids. Basketball, the greatest, the finest sport on earth. I should stop and talk to them about John Wooden. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Alright guys, Matt the Greeter. I care about you, and I will talk to you guys soon. It'll be 4 degrees in a couple of days, and just buckle up. Here we go. Alright guys, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.